Hello students, myself Pawan Kumar, lecturer in chemistry, Vision College Hospital. So I will be taking inorganic chemistry for you. So first of all, we shall start with the S block elements. The elements of group 1 and group 2 of periodic table constitute the S block elements. The elements constituting group 1 are reactive metals and form strongly alkaline oxides and hydroxides. Therefore, they are called alkali metals. The elements belonging to group 2 are also metals and are commonly known as alkaline earth metals. Oxides of some of these metals were known much earlier than metals themselves, and they were called alkaline earth since they were alkaline and existed in earth. That means the first group, as we know, they are called alkali metals because they easily form oxides and hydroxides. And second group, they are called alkaline earth metals since their oxides were known before the metals were came to know. That means that's why, and they are found in the earth's crust, therefore they are called as alkaline earth metals. So here you can see, so the elements present in the first group, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. The elements which belongs to the second group are called alkaline earth metals, and they are the elements which are present in second group are beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. So last element of both groups, that is francium of first group and radium of second group, they are both of them are an artificially prepared elements. And radium, as you know, is an radioactive element. So next, coming to the study of alkali and alkaline earth metals. So here we will compare the properties of these alkali and alkaline earth metals. First we shall see what is density. Density is a parameter or property which usually we refer to liquids, but when you come to a solid, so density of an element in solid state depends on type of packing of metal atoms in the lattice of the metal and on size of atoms. The elements having close packing of atoms in their lattices and large size of atoms have low densities. So depending on that, densities gradually increase as we move down the group of main group elements. So this is because, so as we, again, since alkali metals have close packing of metal atoms in their lattices and have largest size of their atoms in each period, they have lowest density. That means, so as we move down the group, densities increase, but when along the period, these alkali metals are lowest in their size. So that's why they have lowest densities. These values gradually increase down the group. So, but there is an abnormal behavior with respect to the first group, that is potassium has a lower density than sodium, that is potassium is lighter than sodium. This is due to the an unusual increase in atomic size of potassium. So densities of alkaline earth metals is considerably higher than that of corresponding alkali metals, that is these metals are considerably denser than the corresponding alkali metals. Higher values of density of alkaline earth metals are due to the fact that elements of group 2A can be packed more tightly due to their greater nuclear charge and smaller size. So as you know, that is, they have completely filled S subshells or S orbitals of the second group. So therefore the elements of group 2 are, can be packed more tightly due to their greater nuclear charge, and size also reduces. So you can see the densities of some alkali and alkaline earth metals. So as we have said, potassium is lighter than sodium, so there is abnormal behavior. It should have been increased. Lithium 0.53, sodium 0.97. Potassium should have more than sodium, but due to, because potassium is lighter than sodium, so there is an abnormal decrease in the density of potassium. Even it is same in the case of alkaline earth metals. Beryllium has 1.84, magnesium again it decreases 1.74, calcium 1.55. So again this is also due to the close packing or tight packing of the atoms in their crystal lattice. So that's why as you down the group density increases. So along the period also, so there is an abnormal, there is, as you see down the group, so with respect to alkali and alkaline earth metals, so it should have increased, but due to the some abnormal characteristics of this calcium in alkaline earth metals and potassium in case of alkali metals, there is some decrease in densities. Coming to the second property, melting and boiling points. So again, the melting and boiling points of main group elements here are influenced by electropositive character, that is metallic character of elements. As metallic character increases, melting and boiling point generally decrease. So you can see how this happens. So with respect to group 1, that is alkali metals, since atoms of alkali metals have large size, the interatomic forces in the crystal lattice of these elements are quite low, and hence melting and boiling point of these elements are low. So that means, so they have large size and interatomic forces in the crystal lattice are low, so the bonds can be easily broken. So that's why they have low melting and boiling points. So coming to the group 2 alkaline earth metals, the atoms of elements of this group have smaller size than those of alkali earth metals. Consequently, the atoms of these elements are more closely packed in their crystal lattice and have therefore higher melting and boiling points than alkali metals. So compared to alkali metals, alkaline earth metals have more boiling and melting points. So because they are closely packed in their crystal lattice. So by looking at density and melting point, so we observe one common character, that is close packing of the in the crystal lattice is the very important property to study this density and melting and boiling points. So here you can see the melting and boiling points of alkali and alkaline earth metals. So as you move down the group, with respect to alkali metals, the melting and boiling points both decreases. Lithium is having 181, then sodium 97.864 for potassium, and so on. Boiling points 7330, 888 for sodium, 756 for potassium. So when you come to alkaline earth metals, here also it decreases, but when you compare to the alkali metals, they are more due to the close packing of their atoms in their crystal lattice. So coming to the flame coloration, all alkali and alkaline earth metals give characteristic color in their Bunsen flame. So the reason is that when these metal or metal compounds is heated in Bunsen flame, electrons get excited to the higher energy levels. When these electrons return to the ground level, the absorbed energy is released in the form of the light in the visible region of spectrum. So you might have seen in while doing qualitative analysis of salts. So when you make a paste, so take a small amount of sodium chloride, so make a paste by in a watch glass by adding HCl. So then, so bring that paste. So when you bring that paste into an blue color of the Bunsen flame, so you observe a golden yellow for sodium and violet for potassium and so on. So these colors are due to the electrons get excited, and when they return back to the ground state, that these electrons, when they return to the ground level, the energy is released in the form of light. That is what we observe in the flame coloration. So this one you should very carefully remember. The coloration, flame coloration for these alkali and alkaline earth metals are due to the not when the electrons get excited. It is due to the when electrons get excited, and when they return back to the ground state or ground level, they exhibit the energy in the form of flame, and that's why that is while returning to the ground state they exhibit the color or flame coloration. So here you can see the coloration of some of the alkali and alkaline earth metals. So lithium is having crimson red, sodium yellow, potassium, rubidium, cesium all are having violet color. So alkaline earth metals: calcium, brick red, strontium, crimson red, barium, apple green, radium, crimson color. So, right. So these are some of the properties. Comparative study of properties of alkaline earth metals. We have seen density, melting and boiling points, and flame coloration. Thank you.